Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Lori. I'm happy to have you with me today. It has been a little bit of a hot minute. Well, no, it's been a hot minute since I've been uploading to this channel. I just wanted you to know that I'm still here, that I miss you immensely, and that I've had some family emergencies that I could not help but take some time away from the channel for, including medical issues for myself, but also for my husband and other immediate family members, even to this day today, are still very sick, and I am doing my best to balance taking care of them out, balance that with my career of being a Christian music artist. You know, it takes a lot of time as well, and so just balancing how to take care of them, how to film on a regular schedule, and how to continue with my career. I've also signed up for classes beginning fall semester, which actually starts at the end of August, that I'll be doing to finish up my second degree. And so I am a bit of a sporadic mess when I upload. However, I want the ones that I create to be very, I don't know, beneficial and really good uploads for you guys. So what I'm going to do today, excuse the informal hair. I mean, look, all of my videos, a huge portion of them are this style of just informal hair up kind of situation, but this is my choice of hairstyle when I'm off stage, just because it's easy. It gives my hair a break. I don't have to wash it every day, and you know, just summer makeup, not a lot. Eye makeup is probably the most that I have on. Very little foundation. Just, it's so hot here where I live. It's extremely hot in the desert climate that I live in, and I just can't be bothered. But I do want to get this information out there to you guys. I get a lot of questions on why I never wear my hair down. It's not that I don't, but a lot of times when I'm filming, it's not. So I will try to work on that. It's not really by like, I don't even really think about it, because I am on stage and that's always full hair, full makeup, full dress, full, you know. So I like to take a break, and my channel is really informal and laid back. You guys know that if you have been here before. If you're new here, welcome. And I'm gonna go and get these separated out. Let's try to do like a hair care section, skincare section, whatever else I can break this down into categories, I will. And then I will put timestamps down below so that if this video is too lengthy for you, you can come back and watch each section whenever you'd like. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get in this big bin of stuff and see where we fall, and we'll just get into what I've used while I've been away from my channel. Thanks again for being here, and let's get into it. Something I'm tossing that I'm getting rid of is this Physicians Formula Happy Booster highlighter. I'm just not using this. It's one of the ones with the little hearts in it. I don't know. It looks like dog food, little chunks of highlight in there. It's okay, but it just, I have so many that I'm just not using that. And so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it, because it just doesn't really do much for my skin tone, I don't feel like. A couple of repurchases. This is the Wet n Wild, what are you? The gel lip liners. This is in the shade Bear to Comet, and I did repurchase this one. My backup is right here. This is my empty. I did repurchase that. I really like that shade, and it's very affordable from the drugstore. I have a Lash Paradise. I use the waterproof version, and I don't really care what color it is, but I think this is Black as Black, and it's okay. I did buy another one. I like the volume, but you guys are right in the fact that it does really clump up, so I am using another one. I'm going to give it one more chance before I give up. So here's my empty. Here's the new one. This is the limited edition packaging, which I really like. Again, waterproof, empty, repurchase. But then I have two of these, so obviously you know I love this. But this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Matte Finishing Spray. I have two of these, and I didn't repurchase it. I love the product. I feel like it goes really fast because there's only 1.52 fluid ounces in here. It might just be that I use a lot of setting spray. I cannot tell you, but I like it. I've just been trying some other ones out, and I actually bought something called Model in a Bottle instead off of Amazon, and it's almost out, and I have some very distinct thoughts on that. I don't think I'll be repurchasing that either, so the hunt continues. But I like a matte setting spray in the summer, especially first stage. So I have 2 of those, and obviously I would repurchase. Then I have, let's just finish the Wet n Wild. I have one of the Wet n Wild H2O proof. See if you can. H2O proof eyeliners in Espresso, I think. Black brown. It's like almost an espresso, but it dried up on me. I do love these. It's very dry compared to normal, but when this goes on, it is so waterproof. Like, I use something very similar to that right now that I got at TJ Maxx, and I really love it. The one I like now, I think I like better, so if I could find backups of those, I will. But of course, at TJ Maxx, you never know if you're going to get a backup or not. So I think I have this in green. I think I had it in black. I think everything is dried up except my green one. But I think that they are repackaging this. I really want to get a couple more of the colored ones before they are gone, because I only see it in black and espresso now. But this is a very good, affordable, waterproof liquid eyeliner. It is a felt tip pen, so if you're not a fan of that, this might not be for you. I don't mind it. I actually really, at times even, can get it off of the brush and put it onto a regular eyeliner brush or any brush that you like to use for your eyelids, and that works as well. It's the formula that I love more than the applicator, but I will always repurchase that if they continue making it. And then my Better Skin's, Better Skin, Super Stay Better Skin Concealer by Maybelline with Acetyl C. I'm in the shade Light. This is actually my favorite drugstore concealer, but I've been having a hard time with concealers, and I think it's because I'm bringing my Retin-A up further under my eyes. And I'm not going to lie to you, they look like the Sahara Desert right now, and I don't know. I'm assuming that it's the Retin-A bringing it up further, and it peels, and with time I think that that's going to be a good thing. But right now my under eyes look horrible no matter what concealer I'm using. But I do have a new one to try, and I did actually find this, which, if my under eyes are in good shape, is my favorite concealer. Again, in the shade, oh, this is in the shade Ivory. Is my new one in the shade Ivory? Hang on one second, let's see. Oh, well, that might be why. So I have Ivory, and then the one that I used up is Light. And I bought, I think, 2 or 3 of these because I found them at TJ Maxx for $2.99. These are very expensive at the drugstore, and I know the foundation in this line has already been discontinued, so this whole line is going to go away. So if you have loved these and you see them in TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I grabbed as many as I thought I could use before they go bad. And so I probably should have gotten a different shade. This seems to be okay. Maybe that's not why it's as amazing as I remember it to be, but I'm going to use it because I bought it. And then I have 2 foundations, both by Loreal, in the Infallible Total Cover shade 308 Sun Beige, and in 104 Golden Beige in the Infallible Pro Matte. I really like both of these, but I am trying to use less heavy foundations just because I don't know why. This used to be like my holy grail foundation, and I do have a little bit, I do have another one over here to finish. And I don't know why, if it's just my preferences are changing. I'm not sure if it's aging. I'm not sure what. But when I wore that to sing last time, I absolutely hated my face makeup. I mean, I hated it. I don't know if it's just my preferences changing into something lighter. I hardly have any makeup on today, and I actually think that in the overall scheme of things, it makes me actually look younger, and especially in the summer. Maybe in the wintertime, I will love the one that I have to finish up of the Pro Matte. I'll have to keep you updated. But one that I really do love is this Infallible Total Cover. I really love this one, and it didn't get a lot of love on YouTube. Most people hated it. I think I saw a couple of mature YouTubers that I love to watch that actually did enjoy it as well. I thought maybe I was the only person, and actually on my video review of this, I actually got some really mean comments like, you know, this is a waste of money. Why would you possibly say this? Da-da-da. It's not a waste of money for me. I really like the moussey texture, and I mean, you can see it's flat as it can be. I have used every last bit of this that I can get out. I really like it. I think it gives a nice coverage without being too cakey looking on the face, and I absolutely would repurchase this. I understand if it's not for everyone, but I really like this. The texture is different than most full coverage, and I think a lot of people weren't real crazy about that, but I actually might get some more of this because I have a feeling that since it doesn't get a lot of love, it might not be around forever since they are so quick bringing things in and out. So I probably will get another one of these. I might get a different shade. I really like the Sun Beige in this one, but I feel like for winter time, I have so many foundations to go through now that it'll probably be cooler weather, hopefully. It never really gets that cool where I am, but hopefully cooler so that I could go to a more neutral shade. But I will buy this. Again, it was not for everybody, but I actually really enjoy it. So that is my makeup empties, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to my skincare because it's quite large, dauntingly down here. So I'll be right back. This is pretty daunting. It's a lot. This is pretty much where I spend most of the money, and seems to be the things that I go through quicker than makeup. It just lasts for a very long time, and in the summer, like I said, I don't wear a whole lot, so I could see how it was less. In the winter time, I usually go through a few more things, but I don't always wear makeup, so there's that. Okay, so I'm just gonna start diving in here. There's so much. The first thing that I see is this Benzac Skin Balancing Foam Cleanser. I actually purchased this at the Dollar Tree, and I really like it. It has salicylic acid in it, and I liked it, and I actually missed this, but I cannot find that brand anymore. There was a period of time where you could get the 1, 2, and I believe 3, and one is a acne fighting treatment. I actually really enjoy that one as well, but it's not there anymore, so if I see these, I would repurchase it, but I have so many cleansers that it's not a huge deal, but I did use that up. Also for cleansers, I used up a Glam Glow Power Cleanse Daily Dual Cleanser. This is the one with green tea. It has a dual chamber. Oh gosh, it's so nasty. I don't know if I want to show you that. That's kind of embarrassing. But anyway, it has one side of oil, one side of like their tea ox, whatever their antioxidant side was to that. At first, I couldn't figure out if I liked this or not. It is very different feeling, but the more I used it, I really liked it. I bought this at TJ Maxx. I believe I paid $29 or something for this. I just really wanted to see, like, once in my life, for all the hoop-de-doo-lah and the expensive price of this cleanser, is it something I need to stay on the lookout for at TJ Maxx and Marshalls? Because you guys, if you go there at all, know that Glam Glow is kind of all there right now. All of the Gravity Muds, lots of cleansers, lots of lip products, lots of stuff. I've even seen highlighters from their brand there. So I really did like it, and I really was sad when it was done, but at $29, I don't think it was essential. I might purchase some of their Gravity Mud and give that a whirl. If you guys want to see that, let me know. It was alright. I mean, for $30 I could buy a lot of cleansers, so I probably will skip that in the future. I have one more cleanser. This, however, is like one of my holy grails, and I think I mentioned this to you before in another cleanser video. I really love this. This is by Ulla Henriksen African Red Tea Foaming Cleanser. I love this so much. It has enzymes in it that will break down dead skin. I think it's, I want to say papaya. I don't have all that I don't want to take the time to look all that up because I need to move on, but I really love this. There was a time span when there was Ole Henriksen all over TJ Maxx and Marshalls, and I went bananas and got everything I could get my hands on because I really love that brand. This does have a very good base to it. However, it's essential oil based. I believe that is just part of his overall brand. It's like very good products with very good botanicals. So if you're not into essential oils and just botanicals in your products, you won't like this line. But I always find that his products really, really make a difference in my skin. So I think I bought 2 or 3 of these. I don't have my backup in front of me to show you, but this is in my bathroom right now, and I absolutely adore it. Adore it, adore it, adore it. So I think this was around $10 at Marshall's. It's very expensive normally, so at that price, it's because I love it and I see such a difference in my face when I use it. I will buy that. Here is my box, actually. Here's the box, what it looks like in store. $7.99. I mean, it's cheaper. It's cheaper than drugstore, you guys. Like, I get so much flack for buying skincare at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, but I'm just going to be honest, I've never ever had a problem. And if I did, I know I could return it. And I don't, but if I needed to, I could. I know they would give me my money back. So you don't really have anything to lose, in my opinion, especially on things like cleansers, you know. Anyway, $7.99 is the price tag right here from my TJ Maxx, and I love that. Okay, let's see how many. Do I have another skincare cleanser? Okay, and then the other very affordable skincare cleanser that I love is from Snail. It's from, no, it's not from, it's, I think this is Color Story. I never did know the brand. Cleansing Story is what it says. Snail Essential Deep Cleansing Foam. It's all in Korean, but I really like this. It's $3.99 at Marshall's. I bought this on a whim, like, for my channel. I was gonna do like a, I don't know, I did a hulika, however you say that, I still don't know, face mask quite a while ago, and you guys really liked that, and I was just kind of wanting to try something with snail, I think it's snail mucus secretion. Let's go with secretion, that sounds better. And it's apparently very, very good for your skin. I find this to be very moisturizing, but this is a no for the eye area, as well as actually the Ole Henriksen. The ones that I seem to love, I cannot use on my eyes, so there's that. But this is surprisingly good. At $4, I was like, I don't know. I mean, it could be horrible for $4, but I really like it. It smells good. It foams up. And some of you don't like foaming cleansers, but I use this as a second cleanse, and I use a very little bit. It lasts a long time, and it takes any film off of the face from a cleansing balm or anything like that. So I really like this. I think I have maybe one more and one more in my bathroom, because I think I bought 3 or 4 at the time. I really like it. I'm surprised that I like it as much as I do. And there's that. Then what else is in here? I did finish off in my micellar cleansing water from Garnier Skin Active. This is the one with the questionable product in it. So I have one more in there. I really do like this, but I've kind of gotten away from my micellar waters, not for any particular reason at all, except that I'm back into my Aubeline cleansing balm that I love so much. And I was very surprised because Dr. Dre spoke about that not too long ago, and I was like, oh Lord, if she hates it, everybody's gonna be so angry at me. Like, whatever she says, I get hate or love from based on whether she likes it or didn't. But anyway, the Aubeline takes the place of any micellar water for me, and it's kind of just like so easy all over the face. First layer is gone, eyes, everything. So I've used that much more than my micellar. I still have a little bit of a second one I'm trying to finish up. I'm not even sure if I'll make it through that, but I feel like it's better for my skin anyway than whatever is questionable in here. So at this point, I probably won't repurchase that. Okay, I have 2 tubes of Retin-A. I have an actual brand Retin-A, and I have something called Reacil-A. I get these overseas when I travel. With my career, I just go in and purchase them. So you can purchase these, I believe, online, but do that at your own risk. I've heard some good stories about online ordering. I've heard some nightmare stories, and I don't want to be responsible for anybody's information. But I wanted to see if there's a difference between a brand Retin-A that's more expensive there or just the generic. I really don't see one at all. But this is actually by Janssen, which is where we in the States get our Retin-A. Most of them are made, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Janssen, I believe, is the brand name. So I was really curious to try, and you can see that mine is in Spanish, but this is a 0.5%. I use this. I really like it, but I don't notice any difference. And actually, this one here is my favorite. The Reacil-A was the, if you watched my melasma video, the yellow cream, I know I can't get any out of here because, like, I just died trying to get it out of there. It's my favorite. I think this might be like maybe closer to like a Refissa, or unless Refissa doesn't come in the strength. This is again a 0.5, but this is the best one for my skin. And of course, they haven't been carrying this when I go to get it. So I'm just going to whatever generic is available at the time. Anything in a 0.05%. But if I ever see this, I'll stock up so many of these and bring them home, as many as I can, because this is the favorite one for me. Okay, and then of course, you know that I have some bee venoms in here. 2 bee venoms, $5.99. Marshalls, this is a box full, and this is an empty jar. There's probably more for my next round of empties. That is, I mean, I think I'm almost done with another one. So, holy grail. I will never, never, never be without this. I do have some PR coming to skincare, so I'm interested to try it to see if I will possibly ever love anything as much as I love this bee venom. But this is holy grail skincare status for me. So I have 2 of those. This is going to be a loud one. My husband is going to be so proud of this video because he is going to see some empty slots in my beauty room. He'll love that. Okay, so another bee venom product, no, not bee venom, another bee skincare product that I love is this Honey Lab. I did a video on this as well, and this was from Marshall's Dry Skin Rescue Balm. I used up a whole tub of this, which honestly, it's a feat, y'all. The color has changed now, but this has been in here for a long time, so don't fault the product. It's usually a very light white clear, but it still smells good, but it looks almost like honey now. But anyway, this has propolis and really good stuff in it. I don't know why it gets knocked. I've seen worse things with worse fragrance and worse skincare ingredients at Sephora that get touted as amazing, and this is so much better in ingredient deck, and it was $5. Again, Marshall's TJ Maxx, that's where I get my skincare. I have some more of these to go through. It's very heavy for summer, so this probably won't be in an empties by me until it gets cooler again, because I haven't opened it because I knew I couldn't use it all up because it's too heavy in the summer. But it's amazing if you're using Retin-A, or if you just use this tiniest, smallest, teeniest amount of this and mix it in with your Retin-A. Maybe you could work it that way in the summer. If you have extremely dry skin all year round, you would absolutely love this. If you are oily, this might not ever be for you, unfortunately, unless you're on Retin-A and your skin is drying out from that. But normal to dry skin, this is so good. Again, this is by Honey Lab, and this is the Dry Skin Rescue Balm. I absolutely will be using the backups of that I purchased. SK2. Okay. I get so upset about this product. No. I think I was going to say maybe there's a little more. Every time I go in here, I'm like, maybe there's just a little more. I love this so much, but I can't find this product anymore, so I'm moving on in life because you guys don't want to hear about something you can't get. But SK2 Sillumination Mask and Lotion. This is a serum essence type of product, and I really love this. I feel like it was perfect for my skin. It was light enough that I could go in and use anything on top of it, including retin-A or whatever I wanted to, with no problems. But of course they stopped making this. Why SK2? I cannot tell you why, but they did. So they still make, as far as I know, the Sillumination, Sillumination Night Cream, I believe, and I don't know. I get pretty irritated that I can't get the one that I want, so will I repurchase the one that is available? I don't know. It kind of infuriates me at that price, but it happens. You know, it happens in all brands that just bring stuff in and out and in and out, but that's, of course, the ones that I always seem to love is the ones that they stop making, and then I talk about them, and you guys want them, and you can't get them, so I'm going to move on in life. I have a couple more Ole Henriksen in here. This one is the Firm Action Mask. I bought this quite a long time ago and it just dried up. I mean, it is crusty. It's hard as a brick actually, but I really love this. I think I finished mostly like 3/4 of this, and I got this on a clearance rack anyway. So this was at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Again, this is the older packaging. I'm sure that's why it's there, but I would buy this again if I see it. I just have so many masks to go through. It's not something I'm actively like searching for it, but I really liked it. And the other Ole Henriksen jar that I have is Pore Perfection. I absolutely adore this. This is a glycolic and lactic acid combo. I absolutely love this, and I have some more to go through, but I really love it. I bought a whole bunch of the Ordinary skincare recently, so I plan to do a video on that, giving my thoughts on the products that I bought. So let me know if you want to see that. Comment down below. I think at the price point you can't go wrong, but some of the products I like better than others. But I haven't opened a new jar of this because I've got so much of my skincare from The Ordinary. But could this jar be any cleaner? Let's be honest. No, I don't think it could. So I love this. It does really good things for my skin. It's moisturizing. If you're looking for a glycolic or glycolic lactic or a lactic with a very on the lighter side percent that you can use regularly, this is a great one because it's moisturizing at the same time. You don't have to use a toner, then a moisturizer, etc. Same thing at night. Like you don't have to, you know, worry about adding more stuff on top of it. This is an all-in-one. I know this was under 20 bucks, worth every penny. I would absolutely buy more of those, though I have some backups, so I won't be for a while. And then the last thing I have from Ole Henriksen is the Truth Serum Collagen Booster. If I had to pick one product that I didn't love, it would be this one. This was $19.99 at Marshalls. This is very expensive at Sephora. It just didn't do anything for me. It was smelled good. My skin liked it, but I just didn't see any real results from it. And that disappoints me. And like, if there was one thing that I probably wouldn't repurchase at Marshalls or TJ Maxx, it might be this, because I don't know if it was weaker. I don't think so. I think that I've had a sample of this in the past from Sephora. It smelled the same, acted the same. Nothing as far as effectiveness did I notice difference from this, from it being at a discount store. But just the product itself is not strong enough. I think I might as well not have had anything on my face. I know some people really love this. If you're looking for something super mild and you're reactive to vitamin C, maybe give this one a whirl, because it does seem to be milder, but it's just not my favorite vitamin C. I don't find that it does anything extraordinary for the skin. So passing on that. I have another glycolic in here. This is my Alpha Hydrox in 10%. It's gone yellow, which is not a good sign. And I just used up what was in there. I love this. I could actually absolutely repurchase this, and I might in the future. I just have enough to go through that I don't need it right now, but it's pretty affordable. It used to be, in my opinion, more affordable, but you can still get this on Amazon. And again, it's Alpha Hydrox, and I believe they have different percents. This one's the 10%, and I really like it. I saw good results with it, so I like the brand if you're looking for a inexpensive glycolic to try. And then I have 2 sunscreens to talk about. I have a La Roche-Posay Anthelios 45 face specific cream. I really love this one. And I have the CeraVe, what are you? CeraVe AM facial moisturizing lotion. I hate this, love this, hate this, love this, but they're both a chemical sunscreen, so I'm not buying either one of these. I've moved on to the Australian Gold SPF Mineral Tinted SPF 50 sunscreen for the face, and it is beyond amazing at an amazing price point, so I don't see the need to spend high money on either one of these. So I like this. Again, it's chemical, and it's really, I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst chemical sunscreen. I do really like the Cell Ox Shield in the La Roche-Posay. They do a very good job of UVA and UVB. UVA meaning aging rays, and UVB burning rays. It blocks both of those with that Cell Ox Shield in that. I get asked that a lot. Why did I pick this one? Is because of the Cell Ox Shield. This one for my face, and it's very, very matte. Is why I chose this. Has a shaker bead in the bottom to make sure it stays mixed up. It was really nice. My favorite thing about this was the matte that it gives. I mean, it was an instant dry down. It's almost like you don't have anything on. If you can't stand the feeling of sunscreen and you think you will never be able to put one on your face, give this a try. And then maybe once you've gone through some of this, you could stand another one. I really still prefer the Australian Gold because it dries matte as well, and it's very much like a primer to me, and that's how I use it. So I don't need a primer. It's kind of an all-in-one done, so I won't repurchase this, but I did love it. Then this one I just never could stand. Tried really hard to use this on my face for a while, but ended up finishing it on my arms and chest area. So, you know, I mean, I'm not sorry I went through it. I just would never buy this again for my face. I only have a few more things, and then I might end this video and go on to my secondary sections. But this is the Sunday Riley CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum. This is the product that got me started down the huge vitamin C rabbit hole. I love this. Absolutely love it. It is a, can I remember how to say this? It's a vitamin C derivative. I think it is tetrahexyl dexyl something vitamin C, and I will put the correct name like right here because that's just off the top of my head. It's something really long like that. And my face responded so well to this. It was a sample in a Sephora order, and I was so like excited to go and get this, but my heart just could not drop the price for it. I just can't. I don't need to spend $85 on a vitamin C, and I knew there had to be another alternative, and I found one that I will bring to you guys in a video. But this is my preferred form of vitamin C, so I will be bringing you a video on vitamin C. If you want to see that, please let me know down below because I'm very excited about the results for much less than I got. Same ingredient. You won't believe the price point, and it's so good. Okay, I have a Burt's Bees. This is my like fetish lip balm. It's the Burt's Bees honey. If you don't like Burt's Bees, try this one, just the straight honey, because this is very thick and rich and emollient. I use this as a night treatment, and I do very much miss it. They don't make this one a lot anymore, so if you see this at your store, grab it because it's getting harder to find, as everything I love seems to be. Okay, just 3 more, and I'm going to go through quick. This is Dr. Jart Water Drop. I couldn't give this away, you guys. I don't understand. Dr. Jart, Hydrating Moisturizer. It's not enough for me. If you have oily skin, you might like this one. It's just not enough. I couldn't even get my husband to use it, and it kind of burst into a water formula. And I think you either love that or you hate it. You know what I mean? It's just not something that's in between. You either know that your skin loves these kind of moisturizers or they don't. I don't love the smell of it either. It just smells pretty heavy for what it is, I feel like. Something about it, I don't know. I just didn't jive with it, so that's obviously a no for me. And I know if it's a no for my husband, it had to not be that great. But, you know, if you love it, please don't be offended by that. If it works for you, I think that that is amazing. It's just, when I saw the price and I didn't like it, it's automatically a, like, see you later kind of thing. For me, this is a sample of the Glam Glow Glam Starter. Now, Nude Glow. Is this a moisturizer? This is like an illuminating, glowing moisturizer. I just, whatever. It was okay. I think this has actually even been in TJ Maxx and Marshalls now. So, their products, though, they smell so good. Sometimes I think, like the other one, I hate so much the scent. And I'm like, never, never, never. And then I open up a Glam Glow and I'm like, it's so good. It smells so good. Anyway, I know it's not good for your face, but holy cow, it smells delicious. Anyway, I think this has been in store. Unfortunately, the smell is actually the best part, I think. I mean, I really liked it for what it is, but I just don't need it. You know, at that price point, maybe if I see it in TJ Maxx and Marshalls. My problem is there's always like a, so pretty right there. I mean, it is a nice glowing moisturizer. My problem is there's so many things in that store. I'm like, okay, but I really need this. I kind of like this, but I really want to get that, and maybe I shouldn't get this. And, you know, I sit there, I'm that person in the store like, okay, if I could get 5 things, I'm only going to spend this much money. What am I going to get? And I always put stuff back because literally, if somebody doesn't stop me in that store, I'm a disaster. Train wreck. Okay, they love me. They're like, yes. Bring all your 19,000 products up to the front. Okay, anyway, this is a, I like it. I might get it if I can find it in a discount store. Okay, that's about all I can think of to say. But the smell is delish. And then the last thing I have in here is a Eucerin cream for my face. A while back I did a video on, what was it called? Excipial cream. Okay, it's urea cream based foot product, and it was a high percent of urea, tomato, however you want to say it. This is for the face, and I actually bought this in a very specific way off of Amazon. I think I paid more than I should have and had it shipped. I think this came from the UK, and there's still some in here, so what does that tell you? It just, my face doesn't like it. My feet and my like dry skin, knees, elbows, that kind of stuff, love it. But this is just not something I can use on my face. It just made these spots where I have melasma. They're super sensitive anyway. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but they are super sensitive, and whatever is in this just set my skin pretty much on fire. So that was a no. I am going to leave this out and use this as a hand cream, whatever is left in here, but I just cannot use this on my face. And I'm really surprised because it's Eucerin. It says dry skin replenishing face cream. Maybe my skin is not dry enough for this particular product. Maybe my skin is not dry enough on the face. It's just too harsh. If you're extremely dry skin, you might like this. Again, I got it on Amazon, and this is Replenishing Face Cream by Eucerin, 5% urea, fragrance-free. So I had high hopes for it, but it just didn't work out. But you can get this, and I believe this does come from the UK. So, you know, if you think this is worth it to you, it's not a very huge bottle, 50 ml, but in a face cream, it actually might last a decent amount of time. So I'll leave that one up to you guys, but I personally will not be repurchasing that one. So that is my skincare segment. But thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any comments or questions down below, and I will see you in my next upload. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, and remember this. This is my new slogan from here on out. Beauty comes from in here, from within, and not with any price tag. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.